plane to Boston this afternoon.
For
my fantasy draft.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Can we explain to everybody once and for all?
We can.
How many teams are in this
14 teams.
cockamamie league?
14. This is year 14 of the league. It's been going on since we graduated. The name of the league is the Retired Orangemen.
Okay.
14 teams.
That's absurd on its face. You do realize that.
There
right?
are a lot of 14 teams. As Vince Vaughn would say, I believe we call it a man's league.
Okay. So the waiver wire must be slim pickings. There
Very
must be
slim
nothing
pickings.
on there.
There's nothing.
How many do you
week.
roster? How many on your roster?
Yeah, how deep? How deep's the lineups?
That's a good question.
Standard 17.
Standard 17.
17 is a standard.
I think we go extra. I almost think we have 19.
I've been in one where it's 24 deep.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, because you got to have somebody out there for just in case you have a rash of injuries. You shouldn't just have your whole season down the drain.
Let me pull out our 80-page draft booklet that gets sent out each year.
Are you serious?
Oh, this is out of control.
80 pages?
Who
puts this together? Who has time to do this?
The commissioner of our league, Mark Epstein, he works at Nickelodeon, and this is what he does during his office hours.
Hold on, his boss at Nickelodeon might be seeing this.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh, this is like
out of control.
This goes to
draft. Everyone writes full draft bios. Guys write articles. We do a detailed history.
Absurd.
This guy won last year. All the previous winners.
Careful, there may be some things on there that you don't want to show.
And then we have a list of everybody's final rosters.
But here's the most absurd thing.
Who can be capped
Here's
and not capped.
Here's the most absurd thing, Rich Eisen Show listeners and viewers. Chris Brockman, tell everybody how long each team has to pick a player in the round.
Now, normally you do an online draft and you get, what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes?
I will not be in any draft that's longer than 90 seconds per pick.
Okay.
I can't.
We have no time limit.
That's absurd.
On draft picks. So there are times when we are literally sitting there, 5 minutes gone by, 10 minutes gone by, 15 minutes gone by. Guys are just pulling over lists and online apps and stuff. Can't make a decision.
But do you at least heap abuse on whoever is taking that long?
It's endless abuse. And they just sit there. They're like Bill Belichick. They just sit there facing their computer.
And
2 years ago, the all-time worst one ever, 8th round, buddy Jason Sherman, 25 minutes for Brian Hartline.
That's absolutely...
No offense to Brian Hartline.
Has to be illegal in certain states in the United States of America. That has to be made illegal.
While you were there, we told this to Brian Hartline a couple years ago when he came into NFL Network. Said, hey, buddy in my league, took 25 minutes to draft you in the 8th round. Brian Hartline goes, 8th round? Come on.
Is Commissioner Epstein on the phone?
He is, yes. The commission of the ROFF is on.
Commish, are you there? Commish?
I'm here.
What is your problem?
Here.
What is your problem? First of all, are you married?
I'm not.
Okay, that makes sense.
Shocking.
Okay.
But him and I are only one of 4 people.
But that makes sense that somebody could put together an 80-page color,
Oh yeah.
That's like
color collated.
Okay. So you do realize this is ridiculous, correct?
I do a little bit, yeah.
Come on, man. You're the commissioner. You got to say at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes for a pick.
I am in full agreement with you. I think that we shouldn't have. It shouldn't be 2 minutes. But if you go to 10 minutes, I mean, just pull the trigger on whatever guy you got.
At the very least, look. I understand as a commissioner, you can't come in and you can, but there are commissioners who will basically tell you what's what, But
the Vikings lost a draft pick and they moved back because they didn't select in time in real football.
But we're not the National Football League. We're a fantasy football league of a bunch of guys who sit in a hotel room and draft players on a fake team.
How long is a normal draft? How long?
The average draft goes about 7.5 hours. We have gone to 9 before, and it was awful. The shortest, I think, was 6.
So who in the room in this league is saying we need to stay in this room for 7 to 9 hours?
That's a great question,
Who is
Mark.
that?
Why don't you tell him?
A majority of the people. We have voted on it several times, and it's majority rules, and it has been a majority in the favor of not putting a time limit on it. Everybody says we need it, but nobody wants to lock themselves in on it.
Well, but so because most of these people are married men.
They have
with children.
Yeah, I would say 3/4 of the league is now married.
Who want to free themselves of the shrieking
They want the moment to live as long as
vacuum
possible.
that is their regular daily lives. Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
I cannot confirm that. As not married, I cannot confirm that.
By doing so, they're ruining the lives of the single people in the room.
It is heartbreaking to spend a lot of money to fly to Seattle to sit in a hotel room for 9 hours.
Come on. All right, Commissioner, thank you for calling in. Have a good
I
draft.
appreciate you having me.
Have
I
a
love
good
your
draft.
show. You guys do great work.
Thank you very much.
See you, Mark.
Appreciate it. There you go.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.